Hi everybody, Tammy here, and I've started my recipe book. This is inspired by Marilyn G, and she has a hashtag going right now, and it's called hashtag Diana Markham Recipe Book. And as you know, a lot of us are in the Diana Markham Recipe of the Month. It's a new Stamp of the Month Club, and we all received our first stamp, which was the fruit salad, which if you watched my video yesterday, or I think it uploaded late last night, you saw that I used this on a project and had a little bit of trouble. Not the stamp's fault at all, but Tammy using metallic wax, I kind of forgot what I was doing. But anyways, so Marilyn G has inspired the creation of this book, and she has, I think right now 2, maybe 3 by now. I tried to catch up this morning on her videos, but 2 really good process videos that I watched of her starting her book and then you know, more putting it together. And she's using the cutest paper collection, Doodlebug Designs. It's I think it's Baked with Love or Made with Love. It's adorable. And she always uses the cutest papers, and she has the cutest embellishments, and everything is just so cute. So I will link Marilyn's channel in the description box in the off chance that you don't subscribe to her and watch her. You should. So I'll be sure to do that. But the paper that I use, and this won't be a shock, my very favorite paper right now, and I think it's going to be my favorite paper for quite a while actually, is the Rays of Sunshine by Craft a Clock. And I am in love with this paper collection. So to pick out the cover, this, and I hope you can see, it's like a white creamy color brick. This just reminded me of a backsplash in a kitchen. And so with all the pretty flowers and the fact that it reminds me of a backsplash, I decided this was the appropriate choice for my cover for my recipe book. So that's how I came up with this. And then I just had a little spellbinders. Let's see, this one is called Labels 18. It's an old Spellbinders Nestability set. So I used that die. And then the stamp that I used, I love this little stamp set. And it's one of these, oh, I had everything here ready to show. Oh, here it is. Oh, I don't know where my little, oh, here it is, right here. It's one of these details, alphabet stamps. And this is the lowercase, and I don't know if the font has a, oh, the font is called Hey Gorgeous font. But I have several of these collections that I've gotten. Most of them have come from Hobby Lobby when they've done clearances. And like I still have the little box here. You can see $4.99, $19.99 was the regular price. This is definitely worth that regular price to me. I use it a lot. And I love the font that it shows, and I think this is just a cute addition to the recipe stamp book, using that font, you know, with all the Diana Markham stamps that we will be getting in our new Stamp of the Month Club. So I brought out all my little tools, a lot of my journal making tools, the whole reinforcer punch. I love this little thing. So when I cut these out, I double them up and glue them together so they're pretty strong. And then these rings are not the rings that will be holding this journal together, or this recipe book together. I had this little size, then I had this big 2-inch size, and then I had a 3-inch size. So I placed an order. I think 1.5 inch will be perfect to start out. And I wanted a copper color, so I placed an order, found some, and they should be arriving this week. So I'm excited to get those and see how that color will look. It actually had a nice assortment of different colors, so hopefully I think the copper will go really well with this. So I did laminate my cover, the front and the back, And then you can see here's the inside cover, the paper that I chose. Love that. And then here is the first insert that I made. And well, it's just a simple pocket on both sides. And I have put the first stamp, the first project that I did with the fruit salad stamp. I've included it in the pocket here. And then I've stamped out some additional images on the paper I use for Copic coloring. And I just, as I was going through this, I thought, oh, I should stamp some out on watercolor paper. So I'm going to do that and then include that behind so that I have, you know, some images ready to go, either Copic coloring or for watercoloring. And then let's see, there's just, yep, reinforcers. The tab, I just put this on so that it's easy for me to flip this right now. I love these little things. But I'm thinking about my little whale tail tabs. And this is, I don't know if you can see it real well. This is using one of the vintage green file folders. And I bought a whole box of them at the thrift store quite a while ago. And I use some of them for like traveler notebook covers, but I love using them for the tabs. So I think that this would go well. And I hope that my cover, I know on one of Marilyn's videos she talked about making sure that she had room for her tabs. I hope I did the same thing here. I think I do. I think it'll be okay. Because I used the 8x8 paper for the cover, and then I cut down the insert to, I believe, 7.5 by 7.5. So I should be good. Probably just enough room. But this is probably the tabs I will be using. I don't know. I like how that looks with this paper, but we'll see. I might change it up a little bit. But so there is, got one insert done. And then here's the back cover, and then the pretty pink on the back. So this was a lot of fun to do, and it's going to be fun to add to it, you know, as we get a new stamp each month. It was just so exciting to me to be able to get these stamps. I'm so happy that Diana Markham is, along with Adornit, re-releasing her stamps, which we all love. And, you know, you can find her wooden stamps. I've been lucky to find some, you know, in lots where it wasn't expensive, but on eBay, her stamps go for a lot of money, especially the recipe stamps. So the fact that she's doing this is just so sweet and makes a lot of us very happy. So what was I going to say? There was something else. Oh, I wanted to say, Jackie B, if you are watching this, your comment on my video, the video that I uploaded last night with this project share, your comment is totally what maybe decide on the style of the recipe book. She made a sweet comment about this looking like a well-used recipe card. And I immediately thought of my grandma. I think she even said like your grandma would use. And so I thought, oh my gosh, why am I even thinking about, you know, the style of this? Why is it even a question? Of course, it's going to be vintage, and I'm going to incorporate some of my grandma's old tattered recipe cards. So Jackie B, that your comment just made my day, and I am going to do that. This will have, I'm going to scan some of my grandma's old recipe cards. She has beautiful handwriting, and it's going to be so much fun to incorporate her into this journal, or not journal, I keep calling it a journal, into this recipe book. I think it might turn into kind of being a little memory journal, though, as I sit here and think about it, because, you know, I can embellish the pockets with, you know, pieces of her recipe cards, and I have her handkerchief collection. So my mind is just going crazy right now thinking of all of the little things that I can incorporate into this with my grandma as my inspiration. So thank you, Jackie B, again, if you're watching this, for your comment, because it just opened my eyes right up to how I wanted to go forward with this book. So, and thank you to Marilyn G for doing the hashtag and, you know, inviting us all on this little adventure with her in creating one of these recipe books. And I will link her channel down below. She's an amazing crafter. Love watching her videos. She's done a couple of, and I don't know if I already said this, she's got 2 really great process videos right now showing her putting together her recipe book. And she has process videos and just videos of her completed projects, which are always amazing. So in the off chance that you aren't subscribed to Marilyn, check out my description box, because you want to be subscribed to her and watch her videos. She's amazing. So, okay, I just wanted to share what I've got started, and I'm excited for the stamps that'll be arriving this week, and hopefully the chocolate chip cookie recipe and the cookie jar comes soon. There was an email that went out that said they should be getting it soon from their manufacturer, which then means they'll be mailing them out to us. So anyways, it's a fun project to be working on, and the fact that, you know, we get a new stamp every month just makes it more fun. So until next time, I will talk to you later, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.